Someone just asked AI for the product or service you're offering, and your competitor showed up and you didn't. Not only you didn't, but you had no idea it happened. This is happening a million times a day across ChatGPT, Gemini, Perplexity, and Claude. And 80% of businesses are completely invisible in those answers. Not because their product or service is worse, not because their website is bad, but because AI doesn't know that they exist. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to find out where you stand and what to do about it. Let's analyze this step by step. From the moment a customer asks AI to what happens, why it happens, what are the gaps, and what do we do to fix the gaps and make AI recommend us, which is our desired result. So in the moment the customer asks AI, what happens is that AI makes a short list, then comes up with 3 to 5 names, and that's it. And simply put, people then are very influenced by that answer by AI, and let's say they end up calling those names, right? Those businesses. And the rest gets nothing. That's the harsh reality, right? And the numbers are huge. The reason why I just said that these people are very influenced by the answer AI gives is because we know that AI has 4.4 times higher conversion rate than Google, because let's say people really trust AI answers, right, in terms of decision making. And to add to that, we have 2.5 billion daily ChatGPT prompts. And so this is happening every day across all these platforms, Gemini, ChatGPT, Perplexity, Claude, and it's simple as that. So 87% never scroll past the AI answer, right? So the first thing we have to keep in mind is that what AI needs to know is that you exist. So it looks for labels on your site, it looks for third-party sources, so at least 4 directory listings, and real named experts. So for example, if you have an author on your website, is it linked to a LinkedIn profile, let's say? And location plus services clear. Some important numbers here: 68% of sites now get AI traffic, and 40% visibility boost from website labels. So you need schema markup. We have discussed this in other videos. You need at least 4+ platforms. Consider Google, LinkedIn, Reddit, and even YouTube if possible, because even AI now, it's even transcribing YouTube videos. And named authors, as just I said. So for possibly a LinkedIn, not company, but possibly personal page, it optimizes better, because real people equals trust, right? And then clear services stated, what you do, where you do it, etc. So reason number 2 is that AI cannot quote what doesn't exist. So 28% to 40% more visibility with statistics. And this must stay within a 90-day time window, and then citations drop. So this needs to be fresh information all the time. All your content should be optimized for answer first, so no warm-up text, intro, or long intros. AI doesn't like that. Use numbers, stats really get cited, and very short paragraphs, so 40 to 60 words. And as I said, it's a 90-day time window, so refresh quarterly. So freshness equals citations. To summarize, content AI loves to quote. Direct answers first, real statistics, short paragraphs, and updated every 90 days, right? Reason number 3. AI trusts what others say about you. And even this is something we discussed in other videos, but basically it's very simple. What you say about yourself will always matter less than what other people say about you, because there's the bias element, right? So what builds AI trust in your brand is multi-platform reviews, so possibly Google, Trustpilot, G2 combined, right? Because if you just have Google, that's not enough. Press and blog mentions, so guest posts or press releases from third-party sources. Co-mentions and awards and credentials in your industry or niche, if possible. These would be gold for AI. And the 4th reason is AI needs to know where you operate. So city in a page content, possibly. Full Google business optimized, possibly. Google Maps, etc. Photos, videos, opening hours, everything else needed. Regional directories, so know very well what directories operate in your specific area, and try to have as much as possible accounts and profiles for those directories, and be mentioned with your company in those regional directories. And local press mentions, that really helps. So if you're already doing local marketing, instead of having a local newspaper, what if you do that same newspaper but on the website? because that will help AI discover you, right? And this is huge if you take advantage now, because 20% of businesses started answer engine optimization. 80% still haven't, right? So you would really be top of the top here. So the gaps that we need to look at are these four. So gap check number one is citation rate. So do 3 minimum test runs per platform. So ChatGPT, Perplexity, and Gemini, as you see in this video, those are the ones that have more traffic share, AI referral traffic share. So ChatGPT, Perplexity, and Gemini. And how to measure your citation rate? Test on all 4 platforms, 3 runs per query. Count percentage you appear. So your targets should be 60%. Although we know, as you can see, 30% of brands appear consistently, 20% appear across 5 consecutive runs, right? So go and check your citation rate. And then the second is, are you first? So how to track your position? Log position number, study who's number 1, track average position, and the goal is to be consistent on number 1. So how likely buyers consider you by position? 58% of clicks captured by AI before Google, 15.9% conversion rate from ChatGPT visitors. And super important is sentiment score. So what is AI saying about you? So how to audit your sentiment is grade every AI mention, trace negative sources, create counter content. If somebody's not saying nice things about you on Reddit, see how you can reply to those threads, or also make a separate thread on Reddit just positively speaking about you, possibly not you yourself. As we said, third-party sources mentioned matter more, but that's the idea here, to counter response to these negative sources, right? And amplify positive reviews. So gap check number 4 is source overlap rate. How to find what AI reads. So use Perplexity first. We discussed this in another video, because shows sources live. Then identify winning format and find competitor sources. Build your source list. So ask AI to cite specifically in the prompt using web mode, and map content types. What is AI giving to you as an answer? Is it blog articles? Is it reviews? And mirror the format. So copy what wins, just do what wins based on these competitor sources you just find out. So what we know is blog is the number 1 content type cited in AI overviews, for example, and this is research from Conductor 2026. And there's an over 13% overlap when it comes to AI overviews versus AI mode, because it's not the same thing, right? So 3 levers to start this week to come up with this fix. So lever A is add website labels, as we said at the beginning of the video. Lever B is answer first content. Lever C, get others talking about you, third-party sources, because 40% visibility boost comes from labels alone. So do this on week 1, at least lever 1. Do this because it's super important. We're expected to have a $33.7 billion market, generative engine optimization market by 2034. This comes from Dimension Research 2026. And that's it. So what happens when AI recommends you? Because maybe you need to have an idea about how important this is. Over 15% conversion rate comes from AI visitors. So 68% more time on site from AI visitors than from Google. 123% year-on-year growth in ChatGPT referral traffic. Pre-sold buyers, so qualified prospects. It's like having really an AI sales assistant for your company. And grows without ads, so compounding. And if you want quality AI, tracks this so that you don't have to have spreadsheets, etc. all over the place. All you have to do is go on qualities.ai/register and sign up for early access. We will be active very soon. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.